Ey, que es la que hay, cumbete.
The year is 1980.
Bienvenido
Tensions are at a boiling point between the U.S. and
al
the
juego de
USSR
Wasted.
after a thermonuclear blast eviscerates a small U.S. Air Force base in the rural
Vamos a ver cómo
town of
está jodiendo.
Damascus, Arkansas. The U.S. are swift to respond, firing a retaliatory strike at the USSR, which is dismissed by a Soviet officer as a false positive by their early detection satellites. As the American Titan II missiles plow through the Soviet countryside, the USSR is only able to mount a meager counterattack from remote satellite locations before it is completely wiped off the face of the earth. China and France, in light of this sudden and terrifying American aggression, launched strikes of their own against the U.S. And after a short but intense series of reprisals, the world is razed to the ground by nuclear-armed fire, and human civilization along with it.
Vete pa'l carajo.
Yet mankind is not doomed. During the Cold War, the great, the good, and the gilded invested heavily in next-generation bomb shelters, enormous self-sustaining subterranean cryogenic compounds designed to preserve life until the outside world becomes habitable again. Compounds which, due to cost-cutting business measures in the name of competition and industrial espionage, failed to work entirely.
Cosa cabrona.
Coolers. Bathed in lethal radiation, the greatest minds of the 20th century and all living memory of culture, technology, and agriculture are lost. While on the surface, the very hardiest specimens of humanity cling to life, survive, then thrive. From the ashes, a new world emerges. An ersatz, post-apocalyptic, stillborn 80s continues indefinitely, populated entirely by the toughest, meanest, and outright dumbest of God's creations, the wasters. Years later, however many no one can say, even those who can count, the barren desert landscape of the western wastes is host to bitter factionalized warfare. The wasters fight tooth and nail over the most precious of natural resources, a liquid from beneath the sands that fuels all of uncivilization. Buried deep within the cooler's chambers, the very radiation that killed off society's chosen few imbued their potable provisions with a sick green glow and a radioactive buzz. Booze, it affectionately came to be known, and those dumb enough to weather its taste found themselves taking a sharp detour off the human evolutionary highway, mutating in strange and confounding ways, and acquiring both permanent brain damage and a ravenous addiction to the stuff. Against this backdrop of organized chaos, the wasters scrabble in the dirt, looking for just a drop of the good stuff.
Coño, qué historia más
The
larga.
right guy in the wrong place at the right time with the wrong drink could be a major headache
Coño,
for those who
carrito.
seek power.
Vamos allá, vamos allá, vamos allá. Ojalá que también la empiece ahora. Coño, carrito. Vamos a ver cómo es esto. Una corta ahí chévere. Ah, espérate, ahora vamos a crear y todo. Se va a llamar Encendio AA. Vamos allá, espérate. Así como los del Congo. A ver qué tipo de cabello queremos. Coño. Ajá. Vámonos calvo. Vámonos calvo. Y esto no importa porque no tenemos nada de eso. Los ojos, ¿cómo la vamos a ponerle? Se ven cabrones. No, espérate, los ojos. No ponerle esto, esos son los real hasta la muerte. La nariz. Y tú una nariz de los del Congo, espérate. Esa no me gusta, espérate. No. Esa. La boca. Ahí está. Decoración. Sí, tiene la mariconada esa. Hacho. ¿Y cómo me cambia? Ok, pues si pongo esto, ve le cambio ahí. Vamos a poner una albilla. Ponerle esa es la alba, esa. Vamos a cambiar el color. Ahí, ahora sí. Ok. Vamos a ver si le cambiamos el pelo un poquito. Vamos a cambiar el pelo. Porque tiene que ser un... Ok, espérate. Ahí. Ese se ve cabrón. Ahora parece un titerón. Ok, ahora. Tengo la corte encima.
New boys, rip and shred.
Hands where we can see him. Hate to break it to you, but you've just wandered your way into becoming the new boys' first big score.
Yeah, new boys, rip and shred.
Nothing personal, it's just how things work out here in the Western Wastes.
You do know how things work in the Western Wastes, don't you?
See, rule of thumb around these parts is that you get wasted.
Or you get wasted trying.
And we're bad.
We're tough.
We're inexperienced, but we got the right tude. Even a virgin ding-a-ling has a chance of being a bona fide bone blaster the first time through.
Can it, boneheads? Bottom line is, we new boys aren't afraid to turn you into another wasteland statistic, unless you hand over everything you got and get the heck out of here. There's 3 of us and 1 of you. And don't be a moron. Just hand everything over, and we won't have to kill you.
Estarás loco, yo tengo la corte encima.
Wait, that's it? This ain't hardly no big score at all.
Well, the new boys gotta start somewhere. Heck, this butt munch came here to make a booze run with this stuff, to risk neck and nutsack down in the depths of the cooler, armed only with these thingamabobs. Ain't that right, waster?
And if this crap's good enough for old Fartwhip over there, it'll be at least 3 times as good enough for the 3 of us.
We split it 50-50-50. Right, boss? Like rip and share, rip and share, rip and share.
Shut it, you rad buffoon. We'll discuss it once we're in the cooler. As for you, waster, don't even think about following us in there.
Yeah! We'll use your stuff to rip you to shreds. Rip and shred, baby. Rip and shred.
Well, once we figure out exactly what these things are anyways.
You've been warned, waster.
Ok, ¿qué quieren que haga? Vamos allá, buscamos.
There. No way that waster's getting this thing open.
Vamos a meterle este primero.
What the? How'd you get past the lock? So you're telling me... Crap! Boss ain't gonna be too happy about this. Tell you what, I'm gonna get this thing open and lock you out like the boss wanted. Just you sit tight and don't try anything funny, you got it?
Y a diablo, que clase explota. Le damos las cosas. Ok, chévere. ver por dónde nos vamos por aquí. Y rompimos la puerta, chévere.
Don't move. I mean it. Don't move.
Tripping hazards! The boss was gonna use these tripping hazards to cover our tracks, but he spilled them all over the floor and now he's boxed in. Oh, this is horrible!
Oh, Dios, zángano.
Stay back. These things will explode if they detect any movement.
Please, Waster, you gotta help the boss!
Un poquito como que medio loco este juego.
Got you, nerd!
Espérate, tengo que quitar un par de cosas de aquí. Oh, espérate. La bala y la pistola,
Squeal, piggy! Squeal, piggy!
Me tuve que meter entre medio de los ojos porque está cabrón el tipo. Hay que aceptarlo, está cabrón el tipo. 20 dp, a ver cuánto tiene esto de acá. 20. No lo necesito. La única camisa que hay, ¿verdad? Chica la gente. Si tiene una pistola chévere. Usar eso con la pistola. 50 TP por esos pantalones. Vamos a quitarnos. Yo creo que tengo 2 pares de pantalones, pero no puedo. Okay. Puedo botar ese. Con esto. Y esta camisa está heavy también. Está heavy duty. Vamos a ver esta. Vamos a ver esta. Tenemos estos pantalones puestos. Esta camisa puesta. Esa mierda puesta en la cabeza. Y tenemos aquella corta. Vamos a usar. bajito de vida. Es un ladrillo, Vamos allá, vamos allá, vamos a ver lo que hay por aquí. Esta vuelta. Qué cabrón perro. Meterle en el melón también, no jodas nada. Eso le tuve que soltar ese en el compa. A ver, 50, 50, 2, 2. Seguro que no necesita nada de eso, ¿verdad? ¿Qué más hay por ahí? Llevamos esos pantaloncitos. Vamos a botar algo. ¿Qué carajo? Yo no tengo rifle por ahora. No voy a no esas 10. Dale caerte el peso ahí de lejito. Y a diablo. Va el carajo, como me exploté va el carajo. Anyway, hasta ahí dejamos este gameplay. Ya ustedes saben, like, comenten, share, lo que sea y seguimos encendidos.